welcome to our next tutorial. This time we're going to use Desmos. So Desmos is an online calculator. We can also do activities on it. So Desmos is spelled DESMOS.com. You do not have to log in or sign up, not when we're just using the regular calculator. So right here in the middle we have our graphing calculator. This one works so much better than the ones at school, because not only can you graph lines, such as y equals 2x plus 3, but you can graph multiple lines, and it does not have to be in y equals form. So I can write 3x minus 5y equals 6. It also is very easy to look at points anywhere along the lines. You can do inequalities by doing shift and then period to do greater than. If you want to do greater than or equal to, just do the greater than, then equal to. You can change the color of your lines by hitting the settings and then clicking the color. You can change it to dot lines. You can also view the table of values by looking at the settings. So all this by a few clicks of the button. When you get into more difficult equations, you can still do it. It's just you have to get used to what keys to push. For example, if we wanted to do y equals x squared, we can do xx, because x times x is x squared. Or you can do x and then hold shift, press 6 to get to the exponent. You can do a fraction by doing the backslash. And there's a lot more you can do. Negative signs are just the minus sign. So this is something you might want to take a few minutes and play around with and try to learn how to use the graphing features. Next thing I want to show you is if we click here, we can go back to the home. If we just need a regular calculator, go under Math Tools and go to Scientific Calculator. So we have squares, we have square roots, we have pies, we have percents, fractions. Negative is just the minus sign. There is no difference between negatives and minus on this calculator. You can even have letters, functions. Some of these you may have seen before, some you may not. But divide by sign makes the fraction. You can have decimals. And sometimes, though, you'll have an answer, and you'll see a little button here where you can convert from a decimal to a fraction. And it will simplify for you every single time. So no having to simplify it on your own. So again, this is another great resource for you to use. And the last thing I'm going to show you is from our home screen. Is right here under Students. Sometimes we're going to have an assignment, and I will give you a code for the assignment. You would click this code and click Join. Once you do that, and I don't have one set up to show you, but this is when you want to sign in using Google. So again, make sure you're using your student email and password when you sign in with Google. So we'll see more of this as time goes on. But if you ever need a calculator, this is the site to go to.